Hey guys, welcome back. We're looking at an Instagram scammer today. Almost certainly a scammer. We had a lot of fake cards posted on here, and then also cards that I very much doubt that they are the owner of. They're just looking to bait out friends and family PayPal payments. Seemingly they got one PayPal removed, and now they're on to the next one. If you run into anyone like this, get the payment information and just report them to whatever they're trying to scam with, whether it's PayPal, friends and family, etc. Just give PayPal a heads up. No one should be falling for this, but it does. It definitely happens. We got a mixture of fake cards here, real cards. Again, I think that there's a possibility that they own the fake cards, but chances are they don't own either. Maybe they're accidentally posting pictures of fake cards, which is a little bit interesting. The one in question, the one that was sent to me, was the Shining Charizard. For anyone that doesn't know, this bad boy should have texture on it. When it doesn't have texture, and when the lines aren't where they're supposed to be, that's a big oopsie doopsie. I think the original picture that I looked at, that I referenced when I talked, or when I reached out to him, I was, messing around with this individual, trying to see if they were going to try to scam me before making this video, and sure enough, they sure did. So let's get into the DMs. We're going to read through the DMs. This is a little cautionary tale for anyone that's looking at this stuff. Like this person has 3,700 followers, and that doesn't mean anything. Just because I'm following them, just because anyone in particular is following them, does not mean that they're recommending this person. Some people might be only liking or had looked at the photos that they posted of real cards, which are probably, again, owned by someone other than this individual. They were sketchy all the way through. It was a freaking nightmare to just actually get them to send me the PayPal request, so I could have their email, so I could report them to PayPal. As we'll see in the DMs, we'll take a look at those, and then we'll call it a video. But if you're worried about finding out if a card is fake or not, take the card, take a look at it. This individual did not want to provide additional photos. The card was clearly fake because the lines, the artwork box itself was in the wrong spot. The colors were off. He didn't want to take it as a sleeve. He didn't want to provide additional photos because he probably didn't have additional photos. Maybe he accidentally showed me a fake card or posted fake cards, and that's why he removed some of the photos. But let's take a look at the DMs here. I'll try not to show any of the other DMs at the same time. You know we don't like to edit on this channel, so we're gonna do it on the fly. We're gonna do a little on the fly edit action. All right, that's looking pretty good. We did a pretty good job there. All right, so I reached out to them on December 8th and said, hey, can you please send me more pictures of the Shining Charizard? Recent post. I say, yes, this one. And I send him a link to his post, which he should know. He should be able to reference how many Shining Charizards can he possibly be selling. And he says, yes, front and back are a show on the post. So, worldwide shipping. So I'm not sure exactly. This guy wants to let on that he's in the U.S. He might not even be in the U.S. Not totally sure. But regardless, this is like an example of me messing with someone, but also running into all the red flags when he's posting pictures of fake cards. If you don't know what a fake card looks like, reach out to somebody that does before you purchase anything that's expensive. Never pay somebody that doesn't show their own name, is like hesitant to send me their PayPal details and everything else. Don't send them money with a method that you can't get it back. That's the number one rule. Always use a payment method. You don't know this person. They don't even have their name or face on there anywhere. They're using different pictures. Should also note that every picture type that's on their profile is definitely a stolen image from somewhere else. You could reverse image search them, but just the fact that they're all different photos, different photo types, different photo backgrounds, photo quality even, showing different parts. Some show the cards raw, some don't. It's clearly just this person is stealing a bunch of other people's pictures and probably also accidentally stole a picture of a fake card. So chances are they Googled it and they got one of those like Etsy, Alibaba fake Shining Charizards with the no texture, with the lines in the cliff or whatever around it are slightly different. They're like in a different. I don't know why you would copy a Pokemon card and change that much about the Pokemon card, but they did. Yeah, I don't know why. Counterfeiters they're something special. All right. So I say, was hoping you could show me pictures outside the sleeve. And he says, are you looking for damages? Cards in mint condition, no damages or scratches. And I say, yeah, I just want to see the surface. Same with the Umbreon, if you don't mind taking the time to snap a few pictures of it unsleeved. Which Umbreon? And I say, Altart VMAX that you posted last. He hearts everything. God love him. Post unavailable. So I guess the posts are unavailable now. So he's probably constantly like adding and removing things. Maybe he thought he was actually going to sell these to me. Clearly, I was just trying to bait out his information. I thought maybe he caught on to that because it took him absolutely forever to send me a PayPal money request. But I think it's probably more likely that he just he got oopsie doopsie banneronied for scamming people. So I say, thanks. Please let me know when you can take pictures of the Shining Charizard. He says, okay, would you take the Umbreon? So another red flag. Doesn't know that it's Umbreon. Calling it Umbreon. It's clearly not just a typo. I know the M and the N are next to each other, but that's the second time he's called it an Umbreon. It's like Umbreon underwear. So I say, potentially take both if the Charizard looks as good as you say. And where are you based? I say Canada. And he says, okay, can you send me items you are interested in here? So, like, not only is scamming people, but also has suffered some sort of amnesia-inducing event that I just told him what I wanted, and he's not going to send me the items anyway, so I don't know why he just doesn't like make up a bill or say that I can pay him. So I say, your first edition Shining Charizard and the alternate art Umbreon VMAX, how much for both, and is PayPal all right? He says, okay, send me the items here from my listing. So send him the links again. Holy crap. So I don't know, maybe I didn't look back. So maybe maybe those posts were deleted so he couldn't actually remember and see what he was selling me. He says, okay, and just this card? And I say, there's 2 links there. I see, just the Shining Zard. So I had to make a separate message here with the second link separate. Just the Umbreon. Oh, he said Umbreon this time. And shipping Zard, correct? I don't know. So clearly, English probably not his first language. Probably isn't actually in the U.S. But who knows? PayPal will have to figure that out with the details that I give them in the end here. So I say yes. They say, okay, what's your best offer for them both? I say, can you do $1,500 USD shipped for both? He says, yes, deal. So this is like the asking price that he had on there. I wasn't even going to haggle because I don't intend to buy them. I'm just trying to seek the information that they are using for the payment method so I can report them to PayPal and whatever else they provide me. I say, where are you located and what is the best way to pay you? He says, okay, send me your mailing address and email for tracking number. Also, you have PayPal, correct? I said, is PayPal goods and services all right? He says, friends and family for PayPal. I don't know why he got French there, but he did. I say, even if I pay the fees, yes, friends and family. So if you ever to pay the fees, someone doesn't want to take PayPal goods and services, don't pay them. So we had to make up a J-Boy name here. So we went with Jason Buoyancy, and we just selected a random address that does not belong to anyone. I think it's a house for sale currently. So I say, you can send me the tracking number right away. Can you put insurance on it in case it gets lost? Yes, we'll make sure both cards are packed safely. Again, not what I'm asking. Clearly not. He doesn't. The conversation is something special. I ask, where are you located, and can you? I asked him again, where are you located, and can you send me a picture of your ID or something to confirm it's you? He says, Houston, Texas, and everything will be provided when you have made the purchase. Okay, I'm just gonna blindly send money to somebody that just posted a bunch of Pokemon pictures. Is it possible to get a friend of mine to pick it up? So another red flag. If you want to test somebody, tell him you're going to get somebody to go pick them up in person. So this is going to save him potentially the shipping. And he says, only shipping out. Of course you're only shipping out because you're not going to send anything. Or you're just going to send an empty box. I guess you don't even have to at that point. If it's PayPal friends and family, there's no requirement. PayPal is going to be not impressed with you. And if you do have to, I mean, even if you trust somebody, and if you do PayPal friends and family, and it's an actual friend or family member, you probably still want to use credit card. Just protect yourself. Like, don't buy from strangers with friends and family, unless it's like a $10 card and you think there's a good chance that you're not going to get ripped off. And even if you do, it's like whatever, it's $10. I guess that's the exception. What's your PayPal? I'd feel much better about it if you can send me a photo of your ID, since we haven't done a transaction before. So it would have been cool if he sent me his ID. That way I could advise everyone that to look out for someone that's scamming, and or contact the authorities in that area saying that he's online scamming people. He says, yes, after payment, everything will be provided with everything you need. So I say, I have no guarantee that you send anything after I pay you, though. I just want to make sure before I send the money over. And he says, you'll be able to receive your tracking number right away, and items would be shipped out tomorrow morning. Man, it takes him longer than that to actually just provide me with a way to pay him. Again, not that I'm not going to actually pay him. I say, all right, what's your PayPal? This feels a bit wrong. Can I pay you and Can I pay and you provide ID and shipping information right away? I'll do it, but better not be scamming me. And please make sure there is insurance in case they get lost, stolen, or damaged. So he heard that, I guess. So he's reading them. There's no sign of negative feedback on your account, and clearly you sell a lot, so I trust you. Do not trust him. Don't trust anyone of the sort. Don't trust anyone. Even if it's a G-Baller 69 that just decides they want to pull one over on you and they aren't normally scamming people, don't do this. Especially a $1,500 transaction, and he can't even give me a payment method because he's probably scrambling because his PayPal's deactivated or something. So he's got to use someone else's or make another account. I say, can I pay now? I don't want them to sell to someone else. And he says, yes, PayPal. And I say, what is your PayPal address? PayPal email, your zip. What? It's a postal code since I am in Canada. So I sent him the fake postal code again. PayPal email. I say, yes, what is your PayPal email? And he says, and a mailing address. So I sent him the Jason Buoyancy, J-Boy for short, information again. I already gave it to you here. You already have it. I'm just repeating myself. Is he messing with me more than I'm messing with him at this point? So I say, still waiting for your PayPal email so I can send. Sideways face. Okay, what's your PayPal? So I give him a PayPal address, and I say, are you going to send an invoice or should I just send you the money? And he says, would need friends and family. Would need friends and family. So super French there too. So I say, yes, that'll be fine. Are you sending an invoice though? Invoice question mark? Invoice question mark? I say, money request. Are you sending me one or can I just send it to your email? And he says, yes, one moment. So I say, please let me know when you do. And again, this is absolutely painful for the sake of just getting an email address from him. But it's okay. It worked out in the end. We got it. He sent it over. So he says, okay, great. And which shipping company would you like? And total price $1,500, correct? I say, USPS, please. Yes, $1,500 USD is good. Okay, great. Okay, did you get the request? And I say, I did not. What is your PayPal email? You should see payment request of $1,500. So I don't know too many Americans that put the $ after the 1,500 here. So again, leading me to believe that he's not even in the U.S. Again, I don't think it says on PayPal whether it is or not, but we'll take a look at that at the end of the video here. I know what to look for, and it's not there. No email either. If you don't want to sell them, just tell me. He says, I'm going to resend the request. Give me a moment. So I say, is there a reason why you can't just give me your email and I can send it to you? And he says, I'm updating my PayPal email. You shouldn't have to update your PayPal email. So I say, this is way more complicated and time consuming than it needs to be. Still nothing. He said, just requested it. Just requested it. And I say, nope, not working. It actually did work. It took a little bit of time. And he's confirming the email address that I gave him here once again. He He says, did you check? This is your PayPal email, correct? Can you just send it to me? I say, yes, that is my email, and I've been checking. I can just send it to you if you give me your PayPal email address. I can also PayPal a friend, and they can send to you if you have Cash App or Venmo. So if he's not in the US, he probably doesn't have Cash App or Venmo. So another sign that he's not there. So he says he's just going to give me his email. We have his email. We'll take a look at that right now. All right, here to finish out the video, and I'll be immediately reaching out to PayPal to let them know that this individual, if they have this account and or any other accounts, they are looking to rip people off online with fake information and faking the fact that they're going to send them something. You can see here on the note he put gift, money requested amount $1,500 USD, and whether or not his actual name is Jaden Philpott is another story. It sounds like it'd be like the name of a leprechaun or something that's looking to fill his pot of gold. But regardless, stay safe out there. Just report any of this stuff. If you can get somebody that's clearly scamming to send you their information, report it to whatever payment method that they're using, to the platform that they're trying to sell on, etc. Make sure you know that you're looking at a real card, that someone actually owns it. If you ask for additional photos, if there's any red flags, even though it might seem like urgent, it might seem like you're getting a really good deal, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And if they won't provide simple stuff for you, whether it's additional photos or some kind of timestamp or a photo of themselves or more information about themselves, if they won't take a goods and service payment, etc., just walk away, find another deal. Well, report them and walk away. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully someone watches this at some point and then thinks twice before they pull the trigger on something that's clearly a scam. If we can even prevent a couple scams with this video, I'd be pretty happy with it. So stay safe out there. Join the Discord. See you next time. Bye.